working. So a good way I'll be able to tell the earbuds working is once I charge this case up, I just take those earbuds and put them in there in the other case, and then we'll know what's going on. Now back to this Sony. All right, let's figure out how to do this here. We gotta figure this out. So I'm gonna go to my settings, and a lot of times it's based off what you know, your previous knowledge, existing knowledge of devices. I'm gonna take them both out of the case, and I'm gonna see what happens with the lights, if they blink alternate colors of blue and red, or what they're gonna do. All right, now I just got one side blinking blue. Normally it alternates a different color when it's pairing mode, but we will see. I don't see any physical buttons to push to actually try to put it in pairing mode, but there are. I see them popped up though on my device here. So let's push OK, and they are showing they're connected. Now that could be one side or it could be two. I just had the app give me a notification for noise canceling options and stuff like that. But let's see if both ears are on. This is my right side here. That one's on, and that one is on as well. Okay, so let's get some music going. These sound very good and loud. Now I'm gonna look for the function buttons on them, see what they do. It's my probably touch sensor. So I'm gonna try to rub, maybe hold, try the left side. That's the Google Assistant. The sound quality, the balance in the instruments is really good. But let me see if I can get the volume up. If I get the volume up some more. So right now I'm just trying to get the volume, adjust the volume. And it's crazy after so many models you got to work with to figure out what the hell's going on. I keep pushing up on this one and it says the Google Assistant is not connected because I ignored it when it popped up. The Google Assistant noise actually cancellation stuff or whatever. But I'm gonna find out this volume. That double tapping does the next pause. Pause is one tap. And I'm just really looking for volume. So I guess the volume is swiping it forward because it is giving me that indication that the volume max is there without actually telling me it's there. But if I do on the left side, let me see. I don't know. I have to check the features as far as the volume is concerned. But it sounds great. So hold on, let me see if I can let you hear it. I don't think it'll play out of the ear. It actually does. So that sounds really good. Let's get these back in their case here. Good model here. Type C, just regular Android, no Type C, so that's good. No, actually it's Type C, I'm sorry. Apologize. So Type C has some sticky, like from the sticker, from the retail sticker on there on the casing. You get some glue be gone and stuff like that we put on there and get that off there. But the actual case in itself looks really good. So we'll check on that. Now let's pull up these. Let's pull up this. So it says, as you can see here, my phone has been updated, right? Okay, so cool. So let's see. Let's test some stuff here again. Wrap this up a little bit. Let's wrap this up. And let's get some stuff tested. We do have some power here. Battery's probably low, of course. But let's see what we got going on here. They did charge for about 10 minutes or so. Press my button in here on the front of the upper lid here, and they could pulsate here. And there we have. Pop it up right there. Let's connect them. Not at this moment, we don't know serious. So let's see, no. One is 100% and one is 48%. So, as you can see right there. How well you can see that or not. Hopefully you can see it. We're done there. Let's get some music going. See what we're working with. They do need Geo chips on there. Let's get some out of here. I might have one open. Okay. One of these open. Alright, so we'll just open one here right quick. Apple these Beats. I'm gonna go with the first model up here. So let's get those. On this, you just peel back the actual ear gel and pop it right on. Takes a little work. If you got some real long nails, you know, something like that, that's gonna be really hard to do with some of this stuff. Alright, so let's get this one right here in there. Like I said, I've never had this color before, so that's great. So they're small too, that's good. See what we're working with. Sound on right there. Sounds good. Both ears are on. That volume, I mean that. Let's check the volume, down volume. Down volume works. On both, down working goes real good. Pause works on both of them. Okay. Okay, see if we can make it play. Gotta have it in here to play. But yeah, sounds great, excellent. So that's beautiful. Different color. We'll put it in a different. We'll put it in the regular box we just had. This one wasn't in a box. So that's cool. So that sounds really good. That's good that those are working. I have one more I'm probably going to test here. These are the Samsung Galaxy Buds Plus. I had one customer who that we sent out some Samsung Galaxy Buds. He ordered some. He actually ordered the single piece, and he said we sent him the Galaxy Bud Plus, and what he ordered was just a regular Galaxy Bud. And we was like, no, we didn't. But of course we didn't tell him that. We just said, "Are you sure? Did you check and see if it could connect?" You know. And I'm thinking what he was trying to do basically was he was trying to make two of them. He was trying to replace one that was lost, Samsung Galaxy Buds, and you have a charge there going. So yeah, let's let that charge a little bit. So that'll be the last thing I test right there. So what else we got here? We have some other models in here that I wanted to kind of test a little bit before I wrap it up. This is the Jabra Elite. This is the Jabra Elite 675T True Wireless Earbud. That's what she looks like there. I don't know if you can see that or not. It's that one there. And then we have the other one. See if he has a. Well, both of them do have some sort of either a charge or they're low batteries or something. But let's see what we got here. Let's see what we get here right quick. Oh my goodness. I'm a hunt for the true wireless. Where did it go? I have no area that they're hiding. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. Let's try to connect this one. Now on these, normally you just take them out of the box and they should be ready to go, but they normally blink too. Sometimes they have a physical, it's not an actual physical button, but the actual touch pad is actually pressure, and you can connect like that. So let me see. I'm actually putting back in the case and then restart the process over. Man, start this over. Get some of these devices off of my. Well, I'm gonna leave them on there because a lot of times some of the ones that I take in the flea market, I like to let them listen to it that way and keep them on there. That way they can hear it. And sometimes they compare it to their own devices too. All right, so take these out of the case and I'm gonna hold the button and see what it does. That powered it off, I think. So I'm gonna push it again and well, actually power it off. Okay, now this side is ready now. So I think it's just, you just hold, for these, you just hold the button and they are ready to go. You can see right there. Let's hit OK. And we're connected. So let's see what kind of sound we're going to get out of these, if they're going to both be working or not. And I need to get this video in this so I can get some real work done. All right, so let's see what we got here. Got 2 ears working. Jabra does sound really good. And the volume on these is normally it's a clicky. It's a click there. Let me hear the volume up right quick. So just holding the right side increases the volume, and they are very loud. As you can hear there, both of the buttons work, function buttons work. There's response when you do things. These are really loud. It's really good. Very loud. They're almost like Bose. So Jabra is no joke on the market. They got some really good sound quality. I'm very impressed with the 75Ts. I've only had a couple of them ever, so not too well familiar with their sound quality, but they're really good. Matter of fact, I think I've only had 1 or 2 of them, like I said, a couple of them. But those sound really good. So yeah, that's good. So we're getting a lot of the machine working. I want to look at just a couple of more of the models. Here's a different, this is the Jabra, shaped a little different. The 65T in comparison to the 75T, smaller case on the 75T on my right side, left side there, and then a bigger case on the 65T. And this one has a little button like that. That's how they look. And so what I'll do is I'll test this other one. Take her out of the case here and press the button. And I just press them and just hold the buttons until the right side end up blinking like that there. And then it's ready to test. So this will be my last, well, I think this is gonna be my last one right here. I actually want to test the Samsung and then it'll be the last one there. So Jabra Elite Active 65. There we go. Got them connected there. I don't want to do no contact things and all that yet. Just want to hear some music. Okay. right side or left side? Losing it. We can see which one's left, which one's right. This is left. This is right. All right, so let's roll. I know this one has an up button. Just has a regular up button. That's the down. That's the up. It's going up. I had to click. I know that's the end of that part, so I can go to my phone and increase the volume a little more on this end. The T75s sound better than the T65s, 65T. Okay. Okay. Function buttons are working. And there you have it. Put these back in the case here. There you have it. So working perfectly. Need to test the charging cable now. These Samsungs here. Let's see what's going on with these. They should have somewhat of a charge or something. And then I want to test that AirPod Pro again, and we'll leave it at that because of the update. So let's go here with these. Let's see if we can get this guy here to do anything. He has been charged. Let's see what happens. Okay, getting something there. All right. Connect. Put them in the ear. Let's roll. Check them out. I heard a beep there. Should be connecting in a second. And he's ready to roll. I can hear that. Oh, that is beautiful. That is, I hear like a mic. I'm talking about literally, I don't know, and I don't even have anything connected yet, but that mic sounds amazing. It's like a real echo, like I'm listening to, like I'm inside of a helmet or something. Stay in tune with your surroundings. So it has that active, so that's what that is. That's beautiful. So it lets you hear, and I have really hardly no juice in them, but I want to make sure I get some sound right quick and see what they sound like right quick. We do have 2 ears working. That's good. All right. And like I said, they still have that environmental, you know, that it's not the noise cancellation, but it's I forgot the name of it. So that you can hear even when you have them in your ear. It just gives you that hearing aid effect, like, you know. All right, so let's see. See, we get the volume increased here. Pushing and holding the right side, and they're very loud before they cut off on them. Very loud. I'm very impressed with that. So I don't know what I've done there. Maybe they want to reconnect. We'll get to that. I'll get some juice in this thing, and then we'll take it from there. Because I only have 1%. Like I said, the last thing we want to try to look at is these AirPods again, and see if they do anything different than the last time. I will take them off of here and re-put them back on here again. Powerbeat Pros AirPods. I think these was, I've only tested one, so these had to be the TJ ones. Let's forget that device there. Then I'm gonna put in another one. I'm gonna do it again. So just I want to see if the actual, if it actually does like it's supposed to this time with the update. So far, nothing yet. It should do it with the update. Well, my light just went off, but let me figure out again. Just a second. Let me reset these right quick. Just a second. I'm gonna reset these. I'm gonna hold this and reset them for a minute, and then that way we can see what they. And you're just pressing the back button here for several seconds, and then it's ready. Okay. Now, yeah. So it popped right up. It did pop right up like it's supposed to as soon as I open the lid. But unfortunately, I said it did pop right up once I opened the lid after I held the button, but this phone is not supporting that feature. It's just not supporting that feature. Check for updates again. So they are working, but the phone they are identifying, but they're just not. The 6 is just not identifying with the Pros, but it does do it, I think, with the regular AirPods first and second generation. So as I said, as you can tell, it's a very lengthy process. It does require, it's one thing. Every aspect, every step requires some sort of. It requires some, real hands-on, fine details, meticulous details. It requires some real work. It's just because you have your own business doesn't mean that money's just gonna fall into your bank account. You really have to put the work in, and you hear people talk about, I can list this and list that, list this. Well, listing is not all that easy when you have to check everything. That's why some people do like to rather go with items that are new or shelf pulls, because it requires very little work. You just, like some of the phones we got, some of them brand new of the phones we did in the unboxing. We've sold a couple of those already, but some of those type of things that are brand new, requires very little of handling. The only handling you really have to do is from the time that you unbox it, and then when you list it, and then when you put it on the shelf, and then you go package it and ship it out. But with other devices that are open box, or they're customer returns, or refurbished, or any kind of product that you bought that is open or that has been used to whatever extent, those devices require additional steps of inspection and the testing, all of that there, and then you move on to listing. So and that step there, that little step there, the testing process is far lengthier, as you can see, based off getting familiar with the items, troubleshooting them, because there's been plenty of times that I've gotten items and I didn't properly troubleshoot them, and I thought they weren't working, and they end up being working just great. They're working as intended, and I've had items I've sold that I didn't think were working, and they actually were working. I just didn't know how to familiarize myself when I didn't know what I was doing at that time with whatever item it was. Like I said, every item just requires so many different things. So it's one thing, like I said, to buy pallets and then inventory, and everybody likes electronics, but those electronics have to be tested all over the board. All over the board. These little Fujifilm things, I actually wanted this one is blue, because it sells really good. It requires some battery with it, though, I think. But I wanted to get some of these tested and listed tonight as well, because they do sell. This one is really beautiful. It has the clear case down here. We have sold already 3 of these, of the ones that I've listed, that didn't have the casing to it, and we sold them for about, I'm thinking, anywhere between 30 and 40 bucks. So with the casing on it, I can sell it for anywhere between the highest, like we accepted offers from anywhere between 40 to 70 bucks maybe. We'll have to see. I have to see. But this one has both of the cases in there, and the strap. I don't know if that goes out there, but they'll have to be. I have to test them, And what I'll do to test these is, let me just show you right quick. Let me get out of the box first. I'll need some batteries. Hey, you remember 2 batteries? I think it needs 2 or 3. How many batteries does it use? Let me see. Let me check. Check to make sure the back door, the back to the battery casing is not damaged to the not the battery, but the I need my little and then you make sure this guy here doesn't just fall off. All right, thank you. So I'm gonna test this right quick, and the film right there, sweet, by the other camera with the battery we just bought, that one. And the film there, I'll stick that film in here. Thank you. So I need 4 batteries right quick. Then I'll test this. Okay. So I want to get some of these listed. I think the batteries go in this way, that way, or maybe it's the other way. And then this one goes this way. And just repeat the process like that, and then like this. I forget how these batteries go in there. They go in there real funny, like. Okay, so after doing that, I'll see if we got some power here. I think I got the batteries in wrong. I'll do it right. Let's try again. Okay. So let's try it the other way. That way. Reverse it. Just simply reverse that. And then this way, and then that way. I'll put this in here right quick. Goes here, yellow to yellow. And so it's so many devices in electronics. Some people might stick with a certain category of electronics, but I kind of like going all across the board, whatever sells. So I gotta check these batteries in there. I think I got it in there. I'm not sure. But let me look and see which way these batteries go in there. Plus is that way on that one. So it goes this way, it goes that way, then it goes plus this way, and then it goes plus that away, and plus, no, that's wrong. Like that, and then like this. So let me see. Not getting anything out of her. Sometimes you might have to pull that out there.